Welcome back. Some breaking news to bring you straight away. Sarina Wiegman has just named England's provisional European Championship squad. Let's go straight to Anton to Louis. So, Anton, you told me a few moments ago you were looking out for Fran, Kirby, Steph Houghton and Chloe Kelly. What can you tell us?
Well, Vicky, I can tell you that all three have made the long list for England's squad for the Euros this summer. I'll tell you what, we'll go through position by position and we'll talk about the players to pick out. Let's start with the goalkeepers. Now, 4 goalkeepers have been named. Mary Earps from Manchester United, she's already been confirmed by Sarina Wiegman as England's #1 going into the tournament. There's also Hannah Hampton, Ellie, Roebuck and Sandy MacIver, who hasn't been part of an international squad this calendar year. You'd think she'd probably be the 4th choice goalkeeper going into the tournament. Then you've got the defenders. Millie Bright, who is England's vice-captain, Lucy Bronze, Jess Carter, Niamh Charles, Rachel Daly, of course, who can play for all over the pitch, really. Alex Greenwood, who up until the last international break had played every game under Sarina Wiegman. You've got Steph Houghton, England's former captain. She has been given the chance to prove her fitness ahead of the tournament. Demi, Stokes and Lotte Wubben-Moy make up the defenders. Into the midfield, and the first name there is Fran Kirby, another player being given time to prove her fitness ahead of the tournament. Obviously, she's been so crucial to Chelsea over the last couple of years. We all know her long-standing injury problems and the great comeback she had. She hasn't played since February, of course, since an illness, but she was on the bench in the FA Cup final. We didn't see her get on the pitch, but she does have another month and a bit to get ready for the tournament. So she's in. Jill Scott's there, of course, the experienced Jill Scott. Lucy Staniforth, she's only played 2 games this calendar year, but she's in the Manchester United midfielder. Georgia Stanway, who's just completed a move to Bayern. Toone, Keira Walsh, Leah Williamson, the captain, of course, and Katie Sellum, which means there's no place for Jordan Nobbs, the Arsenal midfielder. That's a bit of a surprise there. And then you go to the forwards. Bethany England, Lauren Hemp, Chloe Kelly's there. Chloe Kelly, who's just come back from an ACL injury. She told me when she did come back, she hadn't spoken to Sarina Wiegman, but she was hopeful of making the squad. Well, she has. She's in the 28-person squad alongside Beth Mead, Nikita Parris, Alessia Russo and England's all-time leading goal scorer, Ellen White. Those are the 28 players selected. So, like I said, the players in are Steph Houghton, like I said, who's returning from an Achilles problem. She's in. We've got Fran Kirby. She's there. She's been given a chance to prove her fitness after a while out through illness. And Chloe Kelly, who's back from an ACL injury. Now, the problem is obviously that means one player misses out. That player is the Arsenal midfielder, Jordan Nobbs. And I know a lot of Arsenal fans would be disappointed about that one.
Absolutely, they would agree with you on that. Look, 50 days to go then until this tournament begins. Talk us through what happens now.
Right, so we've got the 28 players. Now, the squad will all meet around May 30th. They'll go into camp, the first camp in St George's Park, about an hour away from here in Wolverhampton. That squad will then train for a couple of weeks, and then we'll get whittled down to 23 players, plus a few reserve players, before they play here in Wolverhampton against Belgium on June 16th. So by the time we go into the 3 warm-up games against Belgium, Netherlands and Switzerland, England's 23-player squad will be finalised. England will spend about a month in camp, most of it at St George's Park. They will spend about a week in Switzerland ahead of that game out in Central Europe. They will then come back, go back to St George's Park and prepare for the big tournament kick-off against Austria at Old Trafford, a sold-out Old Trafford. But who those 23 players will be out the 28, it's going to be fascinating to see who Sarina Wiegman picks.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Thank you very much, Anton, as always.